Have you ever wondered how influencers, how content creators make money? Or maybe are you just getting started in this industry and you want to know how to monetize your content? One way or another, in this video, I'm going to share my 6 revenue streams, all the ways I make money as a content creator. So keep on watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Flor and I post new videos every single week talking about content creation, talking about working for yourself, talking about planning and productivity, and talking about books. If you like what you're seeing, of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of every time I upload a new video every single week. Now, and moving on to today's video, we are going to be talking about how I make money as a content creator. If you're interested in the whole content creation business or how everything works, I have a whole playlist that I have made with some other videos that will be linked up here right now in the card, talking about how to start a blog, talking about some creative ways to edit your Instagram stories, how to grow on Instagram, and how to work with brands if you're a small creator. So go ahead and watch that playlist if you want to know more. And in those videos, I have shared a bit about my story, about how I started creating content and how everything evolved from there. So I am going to try not to talk a lot about that in this video, but I'm going to do just a brief introduction so you know who I am and what I do. I started my blog back in 2010, so I have been creating online content for over 11 years now. Then I opened up profiles on all social media. I have a YouTube channel in Spanish, this channel in English as well. And since 2016, I have been creating online content full time. So with that little introduction, now I'm going to share my 6 streams of income, the 6 ways in which I make money as a content creator. And although I cannot share how much money I earn from these streams of income, in some cases for legal reasons, and in some other cases because I want to do a separate video about exactly how much money I make, I will be mentioning these streams of income by how much money they bring into my business. Meaning the first one I am going to be mentioning is the one that brings me the most money, and the last one that I will be mentioning is the one that brings me the least amount of money. And for each stream of income, I will also be talking about how easy or how difficult it is to actually get started and get paid, and how much time it takes you from the moment you start up until you earn some money. So with that being said, let's get started with my first stream of income. So my first stream of income, meaning the one that brings me the most money to my business as a content creator, are brand partnerships or brand collaborations. So you might see these brand partnerships out there everywhere, either on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, and you see them as a paid partnership with or as an ad, hashtag ad. And what this type of income basically means, it's a contract between a brand and an influencer in which the brand pays the influencer for creating a certain type of content. That might be a photo, might be a video, and for posting that on their platforms. It is usually the brand that reaches out to the influencer because they have a product or a service that they want to promote. In these cases, brands are not only paying content creators for the time, the effort, and the money it takes them to actually create these photos, create these videos, but also for posting on their channels. And what that means is that they're also interested in the audience that this creator has been able to build and to grow throughout all of these years, because in a way they feel that your audience might be the target audience for the brand. This type of partnerships have to be disclosed in the US, in most of Europe, that you have to say that this is a paid partnership. You can use the tag on Instagram, or you have to use the hashtag ad, or say it out loud, for example, in a YouTube video, that this video is in partnership with or in collaboration with a certain type of brand. And before I move to my second stream of income, and as I mentioned at the beginning, I wanted to say how easy or how difficult it is to actually make money with brand collaborations. So I think this varies depending on when you started posting content, when you started as a content creator. I think that nowadays, if you have been creating content for 5, 6, 10 years and you post good quality, consistent content and you have an engaged audience, I think it might be easy or easier to get this type of brand partnerships, either from the brands themselves, from PR agencies, or for you to reach out to a brand saying that you want to collaborate with them. But I think if you're just getting started, getting your first partnership tips, it's what takes you the most time and it's probably the most difficult ones, because brands might have a hard time trusting someone that is just getting started, that has maybe 10 blog posts or 20 videos on their YouTube channel or maybe 100 posts on their Instagram. So I think it mainly depends on the amount of time you have been creating content for this to be rather easy or easier or more difficult. Now, moving on to my second stream of income, we are going to be talking about creating content for brands or consulting for brands. So in these cases, brands usually reach out to you, they want to get in touch with you because they want for you to create content for them or for you to help them with a project. So in the first case, a brand usually pays a content creator for that person to shoot a video, to shoot a photo or a lot of videos or a lot of photos about a certain service or product that the brand offers, but you're not required to post that on your platforms. They are just paying for you to create the content for them to post on their social media channels, websites, whatever that might be that's on the contract. And on the other hand, we have consulting for brands. That is when a brand reaches out to you because they want your knowledge, because you have been creating content for a while, or maybe you have a certain relationship with your audience, so they want to know what you think about a new product they're launching or a new platform. In my case, for example, about 2 weeks ago, I had a video call with a brand that is looking to launch a new platform, and they asked for my tips, for my advice, whether or not I like certain features, or if I would add or remove something from the platform, how I think it should be priced, and how I think my audience would react to that platform. So I think overall, this type of revenue is probably the most difficult one, because it means that the brand really trusts your judgment, meaning they're coming to you for opinions, for your input, or they really trust the type of content you create and they want to come to you because they want the videos you create, the photos you take, and not someone else's. Now, and moving on to my third stream of income, we are going to be talking about Twitch. So first of all, I have to say that Twitch is pretty new for me. I started on the platform at the end of January of 2021, so I have only been doing this for around 4 months. But from what I can see from the money that this stream of income has brought to my business in the past 1 or 2 months, I anticipate that it is going to become my third revenue stream. So what is different and new about Twitch, at least for me? First of all, how easy and fast you can monetize your content. Twitch asks you to have a certain amount of followers, a certain amount of viewers in your streams, a certain amount of hours that you are streaming, and a certain amount of days, everything in the past 30 days. And I think that if you start streaming, even with or without a previous existing audience, you have a really good shot at actually reaching these milestones and getting the status of affiliate, which allows you to monetize your content. That is one thing. And the other thing that for me is pretty new and different about Twitch is the fact that the people that follow you usually contributes to the amount of money you earn, meaning people can subscribe to your channel for a certain amount of money that is paid monthly, and they can also cheer on your streams, which is a way of showing you support, and this means, again, money. So for me, this is really different because coming from platforms such as my blog or my Instagram account or my YouTube channels, I see that people usually come to these platforms seeking for free content. My audience doesn't pay anything to watch, to see the content I produce on my Instagram or YouTube or my blog, but it's usually the brands that sponsor the content that I put out there. But in the case of Twitch, it's your audience that in some way supports you with the subscriptions, with the bits, and that brings the money that you end up earning on this platform. So I don't have a full picture for this platform as of right now, because as I mentioned, it's something that I have been doing for just a few months, but I would say that I personally think it's the platform where it's the most easy to monetize your content, because you don't need an audience on a different platform, because you don't need to be streaming for 5 years or 10 years in order to earn money. So if you're thinking about getting into this world, into this business, I think Twitch is something you can monetize pretty easy and quick. Now, and moving on to my fourth stream of income, we are going to be talking about affiliate programs. So the main two programs out there, and I think that most people use and that I use myself, are Reward Style and Amazon. So reward style is really great if you're a fashion or beauty content creator because you can link basically any product of any brand out there and you can earn a small commission. And then Amazon, of course, has a wide array of products that you can also link and get a commission. How this type of programs basically work is that you share something on your platforms, your blog, your YouTube channel, your Instagram stories, and you link to a certain product. And if the person that follows you uses that link to buy something, either that product or something else from that site, you might earn a small commission. So affiliate programs are on one hand really good because let's say for example that I post a picture or maybe this video wearing this top and you like it, so I have the chance of linking this top on, let's say, my Instagram stories or on the description of this video, and you can actually buy the same top I'm wearing in case you like it. And because I led you to buying this top and I brought the sale to the brand or to a certain website, I get paid a small commission for doing that. And the same with Amazon. For example, down below in my description box, you are going to see that I have the camera that I'm using to film this video and the light and the microphone and everything, and I have a link to Amazon. So if you use those links to either buy the exact same camera, or if you go and click on that link and then go and browse and buy something else, I get a small commission. So I feel the programs are good. You are able to make money for the sales you actually help make for a platform or for a brand or for a website, but in reality they don't bring that much money. The commissions you earn are really small, so you really need to be selling a lot of things in order to make a lot of money. But if you're consistent and you post the links to the clothes you're wearing or the products you're using in all your platforms, you are able to make a certain amount of money and a certain income from this revenue stream. If you're interested in the Amazon affiliate program, I will have a link down below. And if you're interested in becoming a reward style affiliate, you can sign up on their website as well, that will be linked down below. But I recommend that you sign up through a referral, in this case me, because you have a lot more chances of getting accepted if someone refers you than if you sign up yourself. So if you want to be part of reward style, just hit me up on my email and I can set you up, of course. Now, and moving on to my fifth stream of income, we are going to be talking about ads. And when I said ads, I mean mostly Google AdSense, but now I also have ads on my IGTV. So ads are basically ads that appear before your content. So if a person clicks on this video, for example, you might see an ad for 15 seconds right before my video actually starts. And the same, for example, for my IGTV on Instagram. So in this case, the platform, YouTube, or for example, Instagram, connects an advertiser that wants to promote something that already has a video put together for an ad with a creator. So they put the ads before your content, and if the person sits through the ad and watches it, you get a certain amount of money. So for me, this is not a huge stream of income for several reasons. First of all, let's talk about YouTube. So this channel that you're watching right now is not monetized at the moment because I have not met the requirements that YouTube has to monetize your channel. But I do have another channel in Spanish that has been monetized for around 5 years now. But since the channel is in Spanish, it's targeted towards an audience that is mostly in South America. And because of that, what the advertisers pay in South America, it's a lot less than you would get if you're creating content in English, for example, and you get ads from companies in Europe or in the US or Australia or even parts of Asia. So yes, I do earn money from ads that play before my YouTube videos on my other channel, but I don't really earn that much money for that. And when it comes to Instagram, I have been monetized for IGTV for around a month or so. So I have not really earned that much money in this past month, but I think it's something that it's worth reviewing maybe in a year or so, because since some of my videos over there on IGTV are in English, they might be targeted towards advertisers based, for example, in the US or Canada or Europe that might pay more for ads. So I don't know, that's very TBD, but for YouTube, I can say that I do not earn that much money. If you want, I can do another video sharing exactly how much money YouTube pays me, and I can compare that to this channel once this one gets monetized. Let me know if you like that idea down below in the comments. And before moving on to my last stream of income and talking about how easy or difficult it is to actually make money through this stream of income, I think it's rather difficult. Nowadays, YouTube asks you to have 1,000 subscribers on your channel and 4,000 hours of watch time before you can actually get monetized. So when you compare that to what you can get on Twitch, where you can also have ads before your streams, and how many hours of streaming and how many followers and how many watchers Twitch asks you, compare that to YouTube, you can see that YouTube is asking for a lot, which, I mean, they can do that, of course, but I think it's harder if you're just getting started on YouTube. It might take you a year or 2 years to actually be able to monetize your content, whereas if you are on Twitch, it might take you, for example, 2 months. So that is something to take into consideration. And now, and moving on to my sixth and last stream of income, we are going to be talking about consulting I do for small business and small content creators. I started doing this in 2020 in the midst of the pandemic, when I was not having that much of my usual work that I had as a content creator, and also as a way to help small content creators and brands grow their presence on social media. So I say that this is the revenue stream that brings me the least amount of money for two reasons. First of all, because I don't charge that much for these one-on-one consultancy sessions, because they're aimed at small businesses, at small content creators, but at the same time, because most of my clients are in Argentina, where I am originally from, and all of my other revenue streams are in US dollars, and this one is in Argentinian pesos, and you need 150 Argentinian pesos to be able to buy $1 US. So you can see that the currency doesn't favor me that much. But I still do some of these consultancy sessions. If you're interested, you will have the link down below in the description box if you want to check it out. I do it for both Argentina and the rest of the world. So if you're interested, you can reach out to me. And when it comes to this being easy or difficult, I say that this, alongside my second revenue stream, are the most difficult ones, because it requires people trusting you, businesses trusting you, meaning that you have a certain experience, you have a certain knowledge that this person or these people in general want to access, want to know more from you. You can help them with their businesses, and not anybody or everybody can do this, because you need to have certain years in the business, in the industry, to be able to help other people. So I would say it's rather difficult, but of course not impossible. So that is it for my revenue streams. But before ending this video, I wanted to tell you that if you have any extra questions or comments or doubts of anything I have mentioned in this video, of course, do leave a comment down below. Let me know if you would like for me to do another video talking more about making money as a content creator. As I always mention, I think there's like a lot of mystery surrounding what influencers do, how we earn money, how we work with brands, what we do on a day-to-day basis. So what I try to do through this YouTube channel and through my Instagram account and all my platforms is to shed a bit of light, to show a bit of the behind the scenes. So anything that you want to ask, go ahead, leave a comment down below. I will be answering that in 1 or 2 follow-up videos, of course. And now that is it for today's video. If you liked it, of course, do leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Bye!